Good morning, everybody. Meteorologist Scott Ellis here. Right now, the headlines are sunshine still today, but boy, dense fog in the area from the Umpqua Basin up through the Willamette Valley. Some reduced visibility, so give yourself some extra time this morning. We do have our kind of final day of some sunshine coming our way, but we are starting off with some pretty dense fog, as you can see from our Skycam. Barely making anything out on the roadways, and even Roseburg just socked in. This is one of my favorite cameras when you can actually see it. But all we're seeing is some clouds out there. We're not seeing them on the satellite and radar because they're so close to the ground. They're basically the same temperature as the ground, so we don't have as much for the satellite to pick up on it. We are starting off in the mid-30s for the most part, so, that's a little bit on the chilly side, and that's why we are seeing some of this fog. And the winds are light, so it's not getting scoured out. But I do expect the fog to clear off relatively quickly for us, and we'll be getting to another nice day on tap. So we've got one more day of warm and sunshine with some isolated pockets of fog potential tomorrow, but this morning's definitely the bigger story. Possible rain heavy at times for our area. We're kind of in the bullseye of a weak atmospheric river coming our way. The timing is part of it, and then also where it goes. As you can see, there we go. On Saturday, that'll be impacting the area, but at times, even on to Sunday, this stuff could really pick up. Starts off, though, as rain in the mountains. Not a fan of that. Switches over to snow, but the rain is not going to be helping the situation in the mountains. Not a big help there, but it's going to be damp, folks. Just be prepared for it. As far as the day is concerned, at 9 o'clock, we'll be sitting mainly into the 40s. Again, to see how we have these nice little breaks. So once we get over the fog, we're looking at some pretty decent temperatures, some pretty decent conditions, even by around lunchtime. Some 60s being felt. Few lingering clouds into tonight around dinner time and even in towards the time you go to bed. And then the green starts to work itself in on Saturday. And it's not going to let up for a little while. As you can see, some of these yellow bands, that's where you see some of the stronger rain pushing through. So it's going to be a damp Saturday, and it's going to get even damper on Sunday. So yeah, folks, be prepared for a soaker. But not for today. We are looking at some 60s and sunshine once we get over the fog, but we're not quite there yet. The overnight lows again going to be in the low 40s for us, but the atmospheric river now becomes the big story. It's going to soak the coast, basically. Temperatures are relatively mild, though, as you can see. Some 50s expected. Cooling down on Sunday, but boy, it's going to be a wet one. And then next week, mid-50s, pretty much across the board for the coast. It's the mountains I keep my eye on. I always do. Again, rain to start. That's not good news. Snow on the other side, but only about 4 or 5 inches. So, yeah, it's kind of a double-edged sword, let's put it that way, for the mountains. Umpqua Basin going to be seeing the chance of showers firing up Saturday into Sunday. It's going to be a damp one, particularly on Sunday. So watch out for those dense rain showers coming our way. So it could be super heavy in some places and then not so much. So expect to get wet in the Willamette Valley all the way through Monday, but the chance of showers actually sticks with us on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. But we're going to warm things up into the mid-50s by Tuesday. We'll keep things in the mid-50s all the way Wednesday, Thursday. Overnight lows finally getting above freezing on Thursday.